Hey, you already know what's going on. PaperRoute beating the purple face roller. December 4th. Paint the world purple. Yeah. Shout out to the progress report. Yeah.
The progress report.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Lalaa, Shepard checking in. This is the progress report.
Gang.
You know what I mean? I got my
Took
very
over.
special guest. Introduce yourself.
Pizzle. Know what's up? PaperRoute beating the big great. Took over Lalaa Shepard.
That's right.
Know what's going on.
Word. And I gotta shout out my man Chill Go Hard. He connected us last year, right before the Bosses and Shooters tape came out. He was like, Lalaa, I got Fizzle up here. This is Dolph artist. I want y'all to connect. And Dolph, he one of my favorite artists, so I was just like, hell yeah. So shout out to Chill Go Hard for that.
Shout out to him.
Word. So we're gonna get right into it. So speak on the Color Purple project that's about to drop December 4th. Have you?
I've been gone a long time.
Okay.
So I've been in the streets, not the streets. That was going on there. So got my head focused now in the game. I got the new mixtape Color Purple.
Have you ever? Right. Have you ever seen an actual movie though?
Yeah, I seen the movie.
Okay, alright. Well, let's talk about the movie. That's a classic film.
I like the movie.
Word.
Actually, but it ain't really on the same concept as the movie.
Right, of course, of course.
Like my Color Purple, is like what I rip, what I bind. I'm a Crip, I'm Grace B. Crip, so.
Got you.
It's my meaning for it.
Right. Okay. So now you have been missing for a while, you know what I mean? The last project you put out was Life of a Little Gangster, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely
crazy.
It definitely went crazy. It did great numbers and all that good stuff. So on this project, how old are the songs?
You said how old?
Yeah, or how new are these songs that's on this project?
I really just did them and put them out.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I had really an old song called Gang. It ain't really old, but I was doing it like when we just got out the little tour with 2 Chainz.
Word. Okay.
Shout out to him too. And
For sure.
we just got out there tour and I did the song then and it was so catchy. I was like, I gotta do something with it. So I ended up shooting a video to it.
Okay.
And when I shot the video to it, the police had stopped my video.
Right. I seen that on DGB.
Then I got out, all the talk was about the video, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop the song, drop the video going crazy, so I'm like, it's time for the mixtape.
That's right.
I'm finna go and drop.
Okay, now, with the hooks for these, were these written or were these freestyles for this project? How do you go about it?
I don't do no writing. You hear me, I just roll up, go in the booth, do my thing.
Word. Respect. Now discuss the transition from being in the streets to being a rapper. I know in our previous interview we kind of discussed that it's kind of impossible to juggle them both, but just talk about your personal transition and for other people that's trying to make that transition.
It's complicated. To me, it's complicated. You hear me? Because that's all I know. You know, like, I'm still trying to maintain it now, still trying to do it now. That's why I've been missing so long, but it's complicated. Like, I can't really just say too much about it because everybody else got their different perspective for it, you know.
True. So how do you keep business stuff and personal stuff separate?
I mean, bring it around each other.
Right. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about PaperRoute Empire. Got you, Bino, Dolph, Key Glock. How do y'all stay strong and solid? You know, it's a lot of y'all, and everybody, of course, get their time to shine. But how do y'all stay as a unit?
Yeah, we don't stay silent. You hear me? They just sleeping. That's all it is. We out here. It just. They sleeping. Time for them to wake up though.
No, I know. I'm saying, how do y'all stay strong as a unit? Like, how do y'all stay as a whole, as a label, pushing each other forward?
I mean, we family. It ain't, you know, like we just knew each other from the street. We real family, so we getting along, do all that. It's off the muscle anyway.
Word.
It ain't too much they gonna bring us apart.
Okay.
No money, no female, no nothing.
For sure. So how do y'all handle a dispute if y'all don't like a verse or if y'all don't like a certain position on a record?
We just tell them.
Okay.
It ain't never gonna want no position on no record because you want to see everybody. You like one.
For sure.
It ain't like it's just me, then Bino over there, then we one.
Right.
So, like we family.
Okay.
We is family.
Word. Now, how did you feel when you first heard about Dolph recently getting shot at? How did that make you feel?
It was just, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I wasn't even there, so I was really in the studio when I heard about it. Went straight out there.
Word. So talk about making money in music, what was some of the biggest numbers that you seen and some of the checks that you generated from actually making money off of the thing that you like to do, music?
I ain't made no rap money yet. I want some though.
What about features and that type of stuff?
Yeah,
Shows?
it come. It's alright. You hear me? But my money come from the streets right now.
Word.
Yeah, rap money coming.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I don't really, I'm from the street, doing my thing,
Okay. So for you, just talk about like reinvesting into yourself. What are some of the things that you spend your money on?
Studio time, videos, my kids,
right,
my family, my homies,
right,
my habits.
right. I see you like to smoke good gas.
Yeah. I'm smoking gelato right now.
So now let's talk about more music. What's your favorite Gucci Mane song and why? And I know that I asked you that because I've seen other interviews that you did, and I know that's your favorite rapper. So give me your favorite song.
Man, got so many.
I mean, I know that's a tough question. I know it's tough, but you gotta pick one song.
I like that old Blues Sway My Dog.
Classic record.
That's my little trap joint right there. I love this joint. Like my lifestyle.
Word. Okay. Now let's talk about your kids. You got 4, right?
I had some more.
Oh, damn. Sheesh. Well, okay.
I got 6 now.
Okay, well, that's what's up. Well, I know you in their lives, and kudos to you for that.
Yeah.
So, being a black man in America is tough. For me personally, I always worry about my black man that's in my personal life. So what do you plan on telling your boys, just being a black man growing up in America?
Man, get you some money, take care of your folks, stay strong. Yeah. Don't let no hater stop you. That's all I can say.
Good advice. Okay. So what does music mean to Jay Fizzle?
Man, money. I want the fame. I want the money.
Right.
Money, dollars, and the bank.
Okay. I mean, so does music have any type of like emotional release for you or anything like that?
Nah, for real though. It helped me stay out the street though, cause really I ain't gotta be in the studio. I can be in the street doing something else.
Right.
Yeah, I come to the studio, do my thing here. You hear me tell all my stories on the mic.
Right. Okay. Now for people that think that being a rapper is easy and that pretty much you just getting high all day and not working, talk about just being organized and how you got to be a businessman.
I gotta get high to focus.
You can get high and still be a businessman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I get high to focus.
Right.
I can't be sober. I be sober. I be throwed off. I be trying to do so much. I be irritated. Any little thing that tee me off, I gotta get high to keep it going.
Gotcha. So what about just being a businessman as far as music? Like, I'm sure it taught you different organization skills.
I mean, to mingle with people, like, my relationship with people weren't too good at first. Now I can mingle with a lot of people. Like, at first I thought everybody my enemy.
Right.
So,
Definitely, like I said, I've been seeing the interviews that you've been doing. You've been opening up more and doing more visuals. So just keep doing that. And I think the fans, they really can appreciate that. You know what I mean? When they hear your music, they want to know who you are. Who is Jay Fizzle? What he like to do? What type of advice would he give? That type of thing. So just keep doing that. Keep giving out that good energy and that good content. You're doing a good job.
I still don't mess with the rappers, though.
I mean, I get it. There's a lot of weird shit going on right now. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, but
everything weird. We ain't cut from the same.
But
Memphis different from a lot of people.
Okay, and I'm fucking with the Memphis sound. I love the sound of Memphis. The rappers. But talk about that though. Like, how difficult is it for you to play that game where you do have to network with other rappers when you might not necessarily see eye to eye?
I just keep my cool, keep it on business.
Okay.
Keep my personal life out of it.
That's what you told me.
Business.
That's what you said. Gotta respect that. So again, let's talk about the release on December 4th. What can we expect? Any major features? Okay.
I got some features on there. I got Trinidad James on there.
Oh, word. Okay.
Ain't nobody else on there.
Just him?
Just him.
Wow.
I don't mess with too many rappers. So
word.
You know.
Mhm.
I got a whole lot of. I got a whole lot of records with other rappers. I ain't gonna say I don't mess with none of the rappers.
Right.
Like it's only a few.
Mhm. Of
Lalaa, Dolph, of course, my team, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, Gucci.
Mhm.
There's a couple of them I mess with.
Word.
Everybody else I don't mess with.
Okay. Anything else that you want to let the people know?
December 4th, get ready.
December 4th.
Color purple, we gonna paint the whole world purple.
Alright, man. We appreciate you checking in with the progress report.
Gang.